Hi, welcome back to Night in the Woods. Library time. We probably have to talk to the receptionist. Before we do that, I'm just gonna check. There's an elevator. That's cool. We probably have to use that. So let's talk to this lovely individual. Hey, closing in 2 hours. Okay, cool. Any idea where the microfiche is? Microfiche. I have no clue how to pronounce that. Microfiche. 3rd floor. Okay, thanks. Up, up, up. Slow night? Yep. Spooky here, all alone. I'd be spooked. Larry's wandering around here somewhere. Okay, who's Larry? Do we know a Larry? I wonder. Okay. Just your average library, I guess. Looks like someone left something open in this one. It's gruesome. Bob Targ, born 1967, 50 years old. Let's see. Experience mining, construction, well drilling. I never think about getting a job when I'm old. 50's not really old. I mean, you should have money then, right? Ideally. It should be like guaranteed. Should be guaranteed in general. You gonna join my Young Socialist Chatterbox group? Okay. Holy crap! What? It's Charity Beardy! What's Charity Beardy? How do you not know Charity Beardy? I assume this is something from school. The school of being 5 freaking years old? Alright. So this was a thing you liked as a kid. No, I hated Charity Beardy. It does look really hateable. It was like you were under some curse. There was a cute thing followed you around 24/7, yelling about like sharing and not littering and paying taxes. Well, that's an important skill. I was 5. I'm 20 now, and I still haven't paid taxes. Charity Beardy goes to a state infrastructure budgeting meeting. Ugh, I forgot the worst part. It always rhymed. Charity Beardy. Oh no, austerity. What's that? Reason the 2 bridges in and out of Saltstown are still closed. Oh wow, you still can't like go to Saltstown? You're welcome to try. Geez, they sure made a lot of these books. I think they're still making them. This one looks pretty old. Charity Beardy, danger everywhere-ity. That's vague and disconcerting. Could have just kept updating that one book. But who does that? You can make more money. Wait. Okay. Or maybe we have to use the elevator even further up? That is bizarre. Going up? Indeed we do. Ta-da. How is it dusty up here? Oh wow, it's dusty up here, sorry. It's old up here. Sure is. Maybe your ghost is up here. Yep, ghosts. Or something. Whatever he was. He walked through a chain-like fence. Or flew over it. Or something. While carrying something. Oh, right. Well, that's even more impressive. So we're gonna go and find this guy. Because he took someone. And he's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through. And that's not good. That all sounded a lot more badass in my head. It's okay. It was fine. Just 1 second. I forgot to hook up my laptop to the cable. And if I don't do that, the screen shuts off after 5 minutes. So here we go. The Omnius single computer is the only thing that we can use, apparently. Yes, it is. Okay, research time. All right, there she is. Cool. So, I have no idea how to use it. Really? I can't know how to do everything. I'm sorry, but what expertise have you brought to this thus far? This whole thing was my idea. No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea is to do at least a tiny bit of research on it. If you think it's so stupid, why are you here? Chill, baby. Because you're my friend, you asshole. Exactly. Chill. Chill. La, 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 la. Ah. Ah, we friends, Beatrice. Here, let me get this set up. We'll be here all night if your dumbass is in charge. Alright, so what are we looking for? I want to steer. No. Move! I'm steering! Okay, I think we're steering. Ow! Jeez, May. I'm sorry. Okay. How do we do this? Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Step 3, find ghosts. Sure. Okay. I want to read all of these, so hopefully I can. Okay, tragedy at the Stafford mine. An explosion occurred at 6:20 a.m. at the Stafford mine. All work has ceased while men attempt to rescue any survivors. So far, 3 men have been pulled out alive along with 20 dead. The explosion occurred 10 miles deep in the mine, and only one group of men were able to escape before the elevator's rope snapped and the next group of men plummeted to their death. So far, hopes of finding more survivors is low. The main path to the tunnel caved in due to the explosion, and supervisors are still attempting to piece together exactly where everyone was during the accident. Boy. Okay, events. The last trolley will make its run September 4th. Bernie Goss, the longest employee with 25 years as an operator, will pick up passengers starting at the Market Street tunnel entrance and will end at the trolley garage, where light refreshments will be served and a speech will be given by the Congressman Archibald Reed. Twin Club will be meeting at the Stacks on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. This month's craft will be knitted hats for the soldiers along with a potluck. All mothers of twins at any age are welcome. Okay, spectral happenings at Possum Jump. 2 local sweethearts were settled this past Sunday, right as they hiked along the woods overlook known as Possum Jump. According to the lovebirds, at approximately 11:45 a.m., a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff out into the open air and then disappeared. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having leapt from the great height, leaving the exact nature of what the 2 saw a mystery. A decent hike up into the State Forest Hills, Possum Spring is famous for its beautiful view of the Echo Reservoir. It also holds historical importance as it hosts the lonely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre. So this is kind of ghosty, I guess. Okay, sound off, opinion line. We would like to remind the men of our town to please refrain from spitting on the sidewalk. This unsanitary habit is unseemly and beneath you. Parents, please be sure your daughters are not participating in the new trend of skirts showing the ankles. Oh, I do not think we need to remind you which road of brimstone this temporary fashion trend will lead your daughters down. Oh my god. I've been witnessing more and more teenage girls coming into our town on a Saturday night, unchaperoned, using vulgar slang terms certainly unfit for me to print here, and blocking the sideways by walking arm in arm. They allow and also flirt with boys unabashedly while smoking cigarettes. These young ladies need to be stopped before our young ladies get any ideas, or our boys will fall in with the wrong girl. Young men have been seen around Possum Springs engaging in the ridiculous behavior of wearing mismatched patterns in their suits. This type of outfit may be all the rage in Bright Harbor, but good luck getting any respectable businessmen around here to employ you. You all look like rabid clowns. Councilman Pushkinskaya's plan for 3rd Street is a joke. What else is there to say? Wow. Okay. Ghostly rumors haunt New Historical Society. Uh-oh. Alright. The Possum Springs Historical Society's conversion of the Schreigeist House into its new headquarters and education center has hit a snag. Custodial head Jet Nussomi has resigned, citing strange occurrences in the old manor. I'd be there after hours doing my work, and I'd hear someone walk around, trying doorknobs. I came out to see who was fooling, but there was nobody there, said Newsom, trying to get this map room operational for the children. All the while, I'm looking over my shoulder, expecting to see God knows what. Mr. Nusome had previously requested to work only daylight hours when other staff were present in the building, but even that proved to be too terrifying. I don't go to the off-limits area anymore. I don't go up past the 2nd floor, and then only to go to the office. I know the others laugh, say I'm seeing Little Joe or something, but they can all go spit. Little Joe, for the uninitiated, was a local ghost story popular some years ago. The Possum Springs Historical Society has refused to comment on Mr. Nosomi's claims at this time. Ghosty stuff. Okay, strike lumber's on. Oh, there's so much. Okay. The strike is now on its 30th day with no end in sight. The bosses have refused to meet with the miners, saying their demands are too fantastical. The miners claim they are only asking the bosses to adhere to safety guards that are already the law. The National Guard was called in after last week's scuffle, and the Coulson Co-works Union has joined the cause, which has caused the uptick in national press arriving at the site. The women's camp has expanded its services from serving meals to beating any non-union miner from entering the mines. So far, they have been successful in both ventures. So many. Okay, underground gases afflict many. The house on North Street have been evacuated after the discovery of gas buildup in the basement was found to have led to hallucinations in scattered members of the households. For the past several weeks, residents have been complaining of family members who began hearing voices or seeing things that were not there. The older woman was found having an animated discussion with an empty chair. When pressed, she calmly explained that she was talking to her sister, who had passed away some 50 years ago. 2 nights ago, the son of Carson Zimmer ran out of the house and leapt into Cooper's Pond 1 mile up the road. Moments before, the child has been readying for bed, and according to another sibling, became increasingly agitated. The last words he uttered were about some sort of song before he dashed out of the house into the night where his watery grave awaited him. The last event persuaded residents to request help from officials to see if this related to St. Leuven's lantern, a phenomenon where exposure to specific underground gases leads certain victims to experience waking dreams, auditory hallucinations, and the sense of unseen presences. Preliminary tests indicate that gas is present in the homes, and mining officials are moving the residents until more tests can be completed. So we have a combination of ghosts and gases as a sort of, explanation for that. There's been another sighting of the albino groundhog from a very reliable source this time. Edgar Stutter reports that he saw the pure white beast digging near Shade Gap. Mr. Stutter has declined to give any more of an exact location and implores his fellow hunters to admire his anomaly from afar and leave him to his business. We cannot agree more with this upstanding citizen and remind townsfolk that if you are interested in seeing an albino creature, to stop by Study's barbershop for a peek at an albino raccoon. For certain, this will assist your mind in completing the search for the groundhog. Alright. Progress Springs and Possum Springs. Randolph Stafford, owner of the Bell's Hole Mine Works, has partnered with Samuel Coulson, owner of Coulson Coke Works, Daniel Glick, railroad magnate, and prominent business owner Harrison Schreigeist to make sure stunning improvements throughout the town. The four men desired to build a model of progressive living right here in Possum Springs. The old miners' double house on Elm Street will be torn down and replaced with spacious single homes. A new elementary school will be opened nearby, along with a new state-of-the-art recreation center courtesy of Arnold Applebaum. This is in addition to the improvements Randolph Stafford promised the previously striking miners. Okay. Also, Samuel Coulson has purchased 10 acres of land on the outskirts of Possum Springs. When we inquired as to what Mr. Coulson would use the land for, he would only remark that what was coming here would delight both young and old for years to come. We are very anxious to be delighted. Oh, here we go. Local ghost Little Joe at it again. As the school children are quick to inform you, Possum Springs has at least one resident who won't show up on any census survey. Little Joe, reportedly the ghost of Joe Shade, a miner who died in mysterious circumstances some decades ago, is a favorite spook story of the whimsical and weird members of our community. His most recent activities seem to involve getting up out of his coffin in the old section of Possum Springs Cemetery and strolling around, unnerving visitors to the largest graveyard in Deep Hollow County. His grave has become a destination for unruly and often destructive local youths, and as such, Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting an iron gate to protect the historical tombstones that fill the small hollow where Joe Shade lies buried. Police have also stepped up patrols in the area. So be warned, thrill seekers, you may not see a ghost, but you may see a fine for trespassing. Okay, so we definitely need to visit that graveyard. I mean, we already have had a few encounters that kind of were going like, oh yeah, we need to go to the graveyard, by the way. And I think we have to. Alright, the Stanley T. Possum statue, known by residents as Posse, is finally slated for demolition. Posse closed in 1967, but Richard Coulson, son of Samuel, had hopes of refurbishing the statue for new generations. Posse stood silent for close to 60 years, witnessing the beginnings of the demise of the railroad, the mines and the coke works that ushered in his existence. Teens and other vandals broke into Posse over the years, and climbing up through Posse became a rite of passage for many young people in the area. Residents have been torn over what to do with the beloved but derelict structure over the years, but 3 years ago, pressure began mounting to have it torn down. A storm knocked off Posse's ear, and the next year Ralph Jenkins fell from the staircase and broke both legs. Samantha Coulson, Glick, daughter of Richard, finally agreed that it was time for Posse to go. The demolition will begin at 12 p.m. on Saturday, and viewing areas will be set up at a safe distance. Pie piracy. Dear citizens, please make note to keep your pies safe during the pleasant weather we are experiencing. Several ladies have reported pies from their kitchen disappearing at alarming rates. Even worse, the picky culprit is leaving behind only the rhubarb pies. Until his criminal is caught or the bad weather returns, we remind our housewives to make use of their pie safes indoors or stick to rhubarb. Okay. Strike. A strike at Stafford Mine has been called. The idea first arose after the memorial for the 1888 explosion victims. Miners gathered in the home of Arthur Borowski. Borowski, you say, to continue the memorial to their friends. They also began recounting all of the promises the bosses have reneged? I don't know. On this past year, including basic safety measures to avoid another explosion. A group of 20 miners entered the mines to begin the strike, and 30 more joined them before morning. All work has been stopped, and the mine and the miners are now striking in 8-hour shifts. Their wives and children have begun to bring food and water to the men. The bosses have stated that the mines are safe, safer than they were a year ago, and there is no need to act in this manner. Of course. Okay, and this is where the tragedy struck, I think. So this explosion was in 1888? Huh. So this is first arose after the memorial. So was this right after, like in this sort of time period? Because Arthur Borowski cannot be our granddad, who is dead currently. So maybe like a great granddad? maybe? New old store in Townie Center, the Old Pickaxe. Hey, hardware store is set to have its grand opening this Saturday. We received a sneak peek of the store yesterday, and our town will benefit greatly from this new addition. Roy Birch is bringing 25 years of building experience into this new venture and has stocked the shelves with all the nuts, bolts, nails you would need for any project, plus the latest in tools. Stop by to see the latest trends and everything from hand saws to hammers. Best of luck to Mr. Birch. Possum Massacre. Severe violence broke out at the Stafford mine strike today. The bosses arrived to attempt to renew talks and were taunted by some of the children present. Rocks were thrown at the National Guard and strike breakers opened fire on the crowd. After a few minutes, the smoke cleared and the gory scene revealed. 9 miners are dead, with a dozen more injured. A young brother and sister were also shot dead as they were delivering a package of food to their father and uncle who was on strike and below when the shooting broke out. The photograph of 2 children aged 7 and 9 who were shot in cold blood has circulated far outside of our little county. The heaters act like to a personal visit from the governor to the strike site to meet with strikers. Independent inspectors were also brought in and talks finally began. 45 days since the start of the strike, the bosses have agreed to comply to the current safety standards and to honor the demands of the miners. What the fuck, okay? And I think this is the last one? No, almost. Okay, so 2 more. Strange but True, A Tale of Teeth. Strange but True is our ongoing series about the weird and forgotten aspects of Deep Hollow County history and culture, published weekly. Bad bosses figure heavily into Possum Springs history, and this morbid tale of crime and secret society is no exception. The story goes: in 1870, a local mine boss was skimming workers on their pay. A group of miners confronted him while he was in the act. He denied everything with many a slur and punched the miners' leader, Darnell Glaze, in the face, causing him to lose his last remaining tooth. The miners knew how much Darney's tooth meant to him, and they descended on the boss. A few held the boss down, while others removed all of his teeth with pliers. Teeth were passed out. Teeth, my friend, teeth. Okay. The teeth were passed out to the miners, and a secret society was created with a vow to protect the workers' interest. Membership was based on owning one of these teeth. And each was marked with a symbol of their choosing. These symbols were used around the coal patch to organize meetings and make announcements. The boss survived his attack but never named his attackers for fear of implicating himself. When died a few years later, members dug up his grave to retrieve his skull. It was used in ceremonies performed before going out for retribution. All would gather round, place their teeth into the sockets, and later retrieve their tooth after the retribution was completed. Upon a member's death, their tooth would be passed to a new member. Teeth of members in jail would be left in their sockets until their fates were decided. After the strike of 1889, there you go, the society dwindled. Occasionally, a descendant of one of these men will find a tooth with strange markings in their home. Strange, but true. So we found this tooth in the safe in our cellar. It's all coming together, I like it. Okay, Deep Hollow County mourns. The final group of bodies from the 1888 explosion have been recovered 2 days shy of the 1-year anniversary of the tragedy. These 5 men bring the total of dead to 112. 2 of the men, Addison Pine and Henry Harvey, were the ones who set off the explosion. Although mine bosses have been informed that gas pockets were present in the section, they elected to not inform Pine and Harvey of the possible danger. The other 3 bodies belong to Peter Bledsoe, Christian Stanoff, and Peter Latja. Peter Latja's funeral arrangements will be handled by Father Lidis, as the man's widow has since returned to Hungary with his 2 orphans. Okay, so we have all of these articles. I suppose I can click on them. Oh wow, this is gnarly and awesome. Oh my god. Okay, so this was the one about the teeth. The massacre, though. This is interesting, but yeah, not exactly about a ghost. Okay. about the story. No ghosts to be found here. The way you say ghost, it sounds like you don't believe me. Well, this one? No ghost. Okay. I'm just gonna click on everyone here. No ghost here. High piracy. Could be ghost. Okay, maybe not. No ghost here. Local ghost. Here we go. Oh, look! Scooch, so I can see. Graveyard. That's a gimme. I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where they make a lot of them. Looks like they saw him in the old section. Oh, cool. That's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghosts are history. History that won't stay history. Huh. 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 Well, that's actually pretty good. No ghosts here. No ghosts here. Ding! Hey, look at this. Yeah. Looks like Possum Jump? Let me read it. It's Possum Jump. Okay, yeah, that's back up in the state park, right? Yeah. Ever been up there? Nope. Gotta check it out though. Go nuts. Events, I think we have this. No ghosts here. No ghosts here. There was this one about the gas. Ding! Hey, hey, hey! Ghost spotted. Historical Society? History that won't stay history. In a history place. History place? Yeah, I've never been. You didn't go back in school? I think this was when I wasn't in school. Oh, after the softball incident. Yeah, mostly I just watched TV and did therapy. Well, it's actually a pretty cool old house. Used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad? Mine? Steel mill? Something like that? An actual haunted house. No. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have like summer arts and craft programs. Oh, well, still worth checking out. Okay, well, that's like 3 leads. Let's boogie. Let's boogie. Also, is that it? No, let's look around more stuff. Yes, please. Almost here. Gas. Almost here. Really? 10 acres of land. No ghosts here. Progress. No ghosts. Okay, I think we're good. Can I go back? Okay. Well, works for me. So we've got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you even have a license? I mean, no, regardless, but do you? Nope. No license, no credit cards. Don't believe in money. You just believe in other people's cars and money. I didn't choose to be born into this society. Okay, well, I have, a job. So I can't drive you around all of these spots. I can maybe do the graveyard. I need to go there anyway. Cool! I'll see if Greg wants to do the other 2. And I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Hey nerd, ever hear that history repeats? It does. It does the same thing over and over again. So we've just been in a loop since we were living in caves. Yeah, that's science. Okay, sorry. Oh my freaking god. Oh boy, so much reading. I'm gonna make this episode a little longer because it was just so much reading. Oh, look at this. Selma's is here. Ahem. What is... Shh. Is that Miss Quelchy? Oh wow, I haven't seen her since graduation. She was always kind of a badass. School district did not fund that art program at all, but she made it work. She was like some sort of art teacher survivalist. Wow, I never realized. I think they pay her in bits of string and empty soda cans. Should be saving that string to repair those bridges into Saltstown. There you go. Thank you all for coming to the second meeting of the Possum Springs Poetry Society. Do you want to stick around for this? Yeah. Tonight we have new poems from myself and Fisherman Jones. It's the fisherman guy. Okay, and Selmer and Forrester. I will start us off with one of my own. They don't actually pay her in string, right? Yes, May, they literally pay her in string. I was just joking. Right. Letter to my worst student. To my worst student, the subject of my stories. I tell my friends back home, when they ask about life, out here in the sticks, it's you. I worry. At the end of my life, you will be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know it was you, Brian. Thanks, everyone. Is that legal? What? Talking about details about students like that? She didn't name names. Yes, she did. Okay, no full names. Next up, Fisherman Jones. Fisherman Jones has a poem for us. Two poems. They're short though. 2 poems. Take it away. Hi folks. Thanks. This is called Tunnel Eels. Oh, I know this one already. Tunnel eels, tunnel eels. I do not know how it feels to be in darkness all the time, born in muck and raised in slime. But neither dew, no paths I've trudged, so it hardly is your place to judge. Nice. Okay, that's one poem. The next one is shorter. This is called Tunnel Frogs. Tunnel frogs swim in the dark. Must think it would be a lark to be a fisherman like me. But what do you know, Amphibi? That's it. That's great. Thank you, Fisherman Jones. Dude is really worried about what fish think. That tunnel always spooks me. Finally, a poem by Selma and Forrester. Yay, Selmers! Thanks, May. You know her? Dude, she's like your neighbor. Oh. She writes these really fully dorky short poems. I'm up for something short and funny. This is called There's No Reception in Possum Springs. She's not wrong. No reception here. I wave my black phone in the air like a flare, like a prayer, but no reception. I read on the internet, babyface boy, billionaire. Phone app sold, made more money in one day than my family over 100 generations. More than my whole world has ever has. World where house buying jobs became rent paying jobs, became living with family jobs. Boy billionaires. Money is access, access to politicians, waiting for us to die, leading our water, alcohol and painkillers. Replace my job with an app, replace my dream with a house and a yacht, with a couch in the basement, and the future is yours. Force 24/7 entrepreneurs. I just want a paycheck and my own life. I'm on the couch in the basement and they're in the house and the yard. Some night I will catch a bus out to the west coast and burn the Silicon City to the ground. Holy shit. Wow, damn. She rhymed entrepreneur. I don't even know what that word means. Thanks, everyone. Is she always like this? No. Wow. Thanks, everyone. See you in 2 weeks. Hey, Selmers. What? I liked your weird poem. Thanks, I wrote it myself. Wait, was the assumption that she didn't write it hers? Nice work, Selmer. I don't like that nickname. What are you two? Sorry. It's cool. Can we go now? Maybe. Poets of Possum Springs. Yay! Here we go. Okay. Thanks for coming. We live here. Right. So, find out anything about your ghost? Yeah. Tell him, Bea. There were some newspaper clippings that talked about a ghost. Huh, not just any ghost. Little Joe. I don't really remember Little Joe. He's a ghost miner. He died in mysterious circumstances. Wow. I know, right? Mysterious. I thought you were, like, afraid of ghosts. Like, filled with, like, dread and shit. I'm terrified. Okay. So, it mentions 3 different places we can all check out. I have work and stuff. Yeah, Greg and I also have work. You guys skip out on work all the time. Maybe we can, like, split this up. Share custody of you and your ghost. What places were you thinking about? The graveyard? I call that one. It's close and not illegal. Is there an illegal one? Sure is. The Historical Society. You know you don't have to, like, break in. The people there get paid to show it to you. Anyway, I'm in for the Historical Society. Awesome! So, what did I get stuck with? Possum Jump. I know Possum Jump. We used to go there in Scouts. Perfect. Okay, I need, like, actually get home and do work. This is gonna be awesome! And also, I'm scared to death. This is not a good idea. Nuh-uh. Okay. Ta-da! Selmers. A good poet. Thought, if I die, Selma should write a poem about it. Mysterious Tooth. There you go. I have so much stuff here. Rip Dad. Your parents forgot you. Oh no. Mom likes eels. Dad looks older. Ba, ba, ba. Angus. Granddad. He's on the graveyard as well, obviously. Come back to life, Granddad. Call the cop. F the cops, I mean. Well, okay. Hello, father. Oops. Controls. Sure. No, which price did I give him?
Yeah, it seems like that's going around. The
Yuppers.
So, you and Mom had a bit of a fight yesterday, huh?
Yeah.
I thought you two were getting along.
We are. Just a bump.
You two always do alike.
I guess. I got your chill and her smart assness.
I just hate to see you two on the outs again.
It'll be fine. We're cool. So we're having money problems?
What? No, we're fine.
Dad.
May, it's fine.
It's okay. I'm 20. I can handle it.
Nothing to handle.
Okay. Might just head up to bed tonight.
Sounds good, kid. Been a long couple days.
Was it really? I mean, yeah, sure we had a couple long days. Weird couple of long days as well. Okay, let's just head up. See what my friends are up to. Okay. All right. Hey, let me know when you want to go to hit the cemetery. I should be around most nights of the week. IDK, thanks, Bea. Don't thank me too hard. I'm going there anyway, and it's like down the road. You're ruining this. Oh, in that case, you are so incredibly welcome, and also you better not forget this favor. That's more like it. I'm falling asleep. Had fun tonight. Sorry if I was grouchy. It's just... It's fine. Wait, did you fall asleep? She totally did. Lol. Yo, I looked up the Historical Society on the internet. It's real old, but then they did big renovations. Oh, really? I mean, listen, I'm not saying there's a ghost, but all stuff that just got torn up seems like Ghost Central. How so? You're a ghost hanging out in an old house, and then someone puts you in a pool where you died or something. Haunted pools would be actually pretty scary. I'm spooked. I'm going to bed. Hey, May. Let me know when you want to go to the park. I looked up a map and it's a pretty straight shot up to Possum Jump. Okay, great. We never really get a chance to hang out. It'll be fun, I think. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Night, sir. Tip's hat. Okay. Weird dream in 3, 2, 1. Bedtime. This is totally gonna go down, isn't it? Uh-oh. Although I like these dreams, like these, when there's this musical thing happening, even though it is eerie as fuck. Okay. Oh! Wait, what? Did I just see giant fish in the sky? Woo! Okay, here's the first. Is that the intro music? Okay, this is the end. Wait, first of all, let's tip up this thing. Yes, thank you. What the fuck? Also, there's things climbing on the lines, I think. What the hell? What? Okay. Oh. Okay. It's weird. Fishy. Lots of fishy. Okay, so the fish don't do anything to me. That's good. Like, I see more, I feel like I can see more and more people in these. I'm just going up. I don't really know where to go. And I totally forgot where the starting point was. Okay. Whoop. Oh! How about right here? What the? This is always so spooky and amazing for some reason. Okay. That was new. Wakey wakey. Okay, let's see. Oh, everyone's up. Scientists, rising sea levels will increase shark attack frequency for obvious reasons. Last night inspired me for longest night in getting you a library card. You're welcome. Oh, thanks. Dude, my mouth tastes weird this morning. Like a tire. I'll be at work trying to wash it out with whatever is the cooler. Okay. Away message. Planets are to be pitied as they cannot know how big and cool they are. Dr. Kathy Conklin, National Astronomy Agency.
Hi.
Well then. Okay, I think we have probably 3 days that we just spend checking out about all the places we wanted to see. Hey bird, sorry I'm always rude to you. Realization, finally. Okay, mother. Morning, sunshine. You're feeling okay? You look a little limp. Yeah, weird dreams. Weird night. You say weird a lot. Just being honest. You taking headache meds? They're in the bathroom cabinet. Yeah, I am. They're kind of working. Kind of not. Well, maybe you need more sleep? I mean, more than the 10 hours or so you already get. You've always been my sleepy girl. Ugh. What did you do last night? Went to the library with Bear. That sounds nice. It was weird. Interesting. Okay, gotta go. Be safe, hon. Take it easy. You really do look a little tired. Getting out makes me feel better. Me too. Maybe it's a good day to get out in the fresh air. I'll let you know. Bye, sweetie. Or not. Nice and sunny today. I hate rainy days. Just wanna never leave bed. I love them. Nice and gray. Sun gets too bright sometimes. Need some cloudies. Same. Gloomy little gloomy little eel you are. Eels, Mom. Eels, honey. Alright, I'm out. Bye, sweetie. Yay. I wonder for how long in the calendar year we are playing this, because I would like to see this place covered in snow for some reason. Totally would love that. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Walking up the bridge was not my plan, but here I go anyways. I wanted to stop the episode at Selmer's again, because that's what I always do. It's a good place to do that. Okay, that's just when she steps down. Whoa. Possum Springs. Okay, yeah. Okay, next time we're gonna check out everything. We don't have to feed the miracle rats anymore, which is sad, but oh well. We're gonna check out the astronomy guide, definitely, because I missed that for the first couple of days. Hopefully we can still do that. And then, I don't know, we'll probably decide who we go on a ghost hunting trip first. But yeah, Selmer's first, because you gotta do some, you know, gotta have some rhythm to what you do. Alright. See you next time. Have a good day, and don't drink the weird thing in the fridge. Bye.